Welcome back to Little Explorers, friends. I'm Joanna from the Stratford Early On programs.
And I'm Donna from West Perth and Perth East, and we're glad that you're joining us again.
We've been having so much fun with our Little Explorers and sharing stories and songs and activities. And today is one of my favorite stories because it's about art. Look, there aren't even any words on this one. But I wonder but you see all the splatters and the colors? Wonder what's going to happen in today's story. So this is art. I think I better switch myself over to speaker view though first so that friends at home can see our story. There we go. I almost forgot. So this is art by Patrick McDonnell. Oh, this is art. So we have two ways of using the word art. Painting and making crafts is a type of art. And you can also have a person with the name Art. So that's this little boy's name is Art. And this is art. Oh, look at all those colors. Art and his art. I wonder if any of our friends at home like to do art. Oh my goodness. Can you tell them apart? Can you see art in his art? He's covered in art. My goodness. When art is in play, get out of art's way. Oh, it's fun to be creative. He zigs, he zags, he really gets wired. Oh my goodness, look at all those zigzags. Whoa, there's no stopping art when art is inspired. That's a lot of zigzags. He draws scribbles that squiggle. I love all the different types of lines and shapes he's making. Dots, red, yellow, blue. Splotches with blotches. I wonder if you could try making some art that looked like this. And the curliest cue. Whoa, around and around and around. Art stares at the paper and uses his noodle to conjure up a perfect doodle. And doodles need houses. I wonder if you've ever tried to put a house in your picture. Trees and cool cars and a dog. He's doing lots of drawings. A moon and a billion bright stars. Have you ever tried drawing stars before? Look, he's making different kinds. These ones have pointy and these ones are just lines. So there's lots of different ways that you can make stars. Art draws and draws till he flops in a heap. And among his creations, he falls fast asleep. Now, let's be quiet to try something we've heard. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Oh, I think Art is dreaming. And his dream even looks like a painting or a picture. And when he awakes a little bit later, Art sees his art on the refrigerator. I wonder if any of our friends at home have their drawings and their art on the refrigerator. Held there by magnets, stars, and a heart. Put there by Mother because Mother loves art. I think she loves her little boy Art and she loves all of his drawing arts. And I love that Art makes all kinds of shapes. Some of them are pictures, and some of them are just blotches and splotches and squiggles and zigzags.
And you know what, Joanna? The one where he had all the little like dots, circles, kind of reminded me of bubbles. Because sometimes when you blow bubbles outside and the sun shines on them, they can be different colors. And you know what? I think one of our suggestions is going to be about using all different kinds of materials and ways to create pictures, and I think one of those ideas is about bubbles, which makes me think of a song about bubbles. And my song has 10 bubbles in it, just like we have 10 fingers. So you could maybe help me count. And remember, it's fun to get those bubbles up there, and then we get to pop those bubbles. So are you ready to help me? It goes like this. One little, two little, three little bubbles, four little, five little, six little bubbles, seven little, eight little, nine little bubbles, 10 little bubbles go pop, pop, pop. Are you ready now? We're going to pop all 10 of those bubbles. Pop those bubbles, 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 pop those bubbles. 10 little bubbles go pop, pop, pop. Did you get them all? There were a lot of bubbles to pop. So you'll have to try painting with bubbles. You'll have to see how that happens.
Absolutely. Such a fun song. I think lots of our families enjoy that song, and bubble painting is lots of fun too. And you know what? I liked those spots too, and the squiggles. And that makes me think about a song about spots. And do you know who has lots of spots? Leopards. Leopards have lots of spots. But I wonder who has stripes. Maybe we'll have to sing our song and find out who has some stripes in them. So this is a fun song to do maybe even as a little tickle. Or if you've got some babies at home, you can do it, give them a little bit of a poke when you're changing their diaper. Or maybe even some of our big friends who have little babies and brothers and sisters at home could do this one with their babies at home, even on a doll or on a stuffed animal. Lots of ways to do this song. And it goes like this. So you got your fingers out because we're going to do some poking and some tickling and do some spots. It goes like this. Spot, 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 spots. A leopard has lots of spots. What a lot of spots he's got. A tiger's stripes are always nice, but a leopard has lots of spots. Spot, 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 spots. That was a lot of spots. I think it's even a bit of a tongue twister.
It can be, that's for sure.
Excellent. Well, thanks for singing along and sharing a story again with us today. And we can't wait to see you on Thursday. Bye-bye, friends.
Bye, friends.